Alright guys, so welcome to another solo commentary. If you have been vigilant, you will have noticed that this is a star-studded game. You have Ethan Chuang from that one video where he got block trapped and died. You have Zach from that one video where he died instantly and then, nothing really happened. You got Stanada, who's also known as Foreskin Man. You got that other person who is nicked. Yeah. So today we're going to be doing a guide on how to be good at Bedwars. And no, this is not a joke video. You should be taking everything I say here very seriously, okay? Everything that happens here is applicable in most of these games. Okay. The best way to start off is to buy all the tools. And that includes shears, because shears are underrated, right? Without shears, you're not going to be able to destroy the other team's bridge very fast, and you can't be able to spleef them, okay? And spleefing is very important. Just as movement is very important, denying someone else of movement is also very important. Shears are underrated as a tool. The second rule, as I'll demonstrate right here, is to make sure that if they try to bridge up, just say, stop it, bridge player, okay? Cringe bridge players will try to do this, and so will Bedwars players, because they learn from each other. They learn because it's two colors. Sometimes, if that doesn't work, you move on to rule 3. If someone's attacking your bed, attack their bed, and then they'll be like, oh no, and then they'll have to go on the defense, right? That's always how it works. Step number 4, if other teams are trolling, you should just break their bed anyways, just in spite with them, because you don't want to know, okay? Step number 5, make sure to build upside down T's at other people's bases to create intimidation, because one part of the battle is always the psychological part. And you know how each game is always about PvP, but they always understate that part where you have to build upside down T's. Okay, look, humans are psychologically known to repeat the actions that others do. So first off, you'll see more upside down T's. But on the other hand, they're also going to be more intimidated by things they don't know. And this is one of them. This can be completely up to imagination. It could be a Tetris block, a Tetrominos, or it could be something else. When was I kicked from the team? Regardless, another reason why you want to build an upside down T is so they'll get scared and then they'll play much worse, because that's how human psychology works. The next thing in your itinerary should be to build more upside down T's. Just build them everywhere you go, okay? You might get banned on Hypixel, but at least your team will have gone nice. And so got him. Okay, number 7, don't go on bridge battles. Because bridge battles are dumb and I hate bridge battles, just like I hate video games. Okay, we're gonna since we skimmed through all those points, we're now going to go more in depth and show you how these ones work. We're gonna start off with the most important rule, of course, which is build upside down T's everywhere, and I mean literally everywhere. By the way, this video is just a troll to annoy Chris, because every time I play with him, he says hi YouTube. He's really annoying because he wants to get on that YouTube clout because he watches my videos for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just how it works. But I'm not letting it happen this time. It's really going to be very funny. Okay, number 8. That is rule number 8. If your teammate is in trouble, ditch them. First, steal their kill. Number 2, leave them to die. Okay, your safety is more important than their safety, because their safety is completely unbeknownst to you, but your safety is completely known to you, and that's all that matters. Isn't that? Ultimately, you should be selfish in games, because in the end, you only really know what you are doing. The only thing you really know what everyone else is doing is through this kind of weird third-person limited lens. So basically, you might think you're omniscient, you might think you know what your friends are doing, but the answer is you can never trust them, okay? At any point, they will just fireball you off, and they'll be like, lol, and you don't want that to happen, right? Okay, rule number 9. rule number 9, don't die, okay? I think it's a rule that a lot of people don't understand, especially noobs. But as you can see, dying reduces your chances of winning, because the more times you die, the more spatial advantage that the other team has, and the more spatial advantage the other team has, whether it be vertically or just like aerially, I don't know, man. Then the more chance that they can manipulate their advantage to their advantage, right? And you don't want that to happen. Why did that happen? Okay, number 10. Make sure to sabotage their computers. Ruin their internet. Go to their house. Go to your enemy's house. And then, just before you start playing the game, make sure to mess with their internet so that they start rubber banding everywhere and you win. Look, not even the strongest player can defeat their internet. Internet is the true MVP of any Bedwars game, right? If you have lower ping, you're going to do well. If your internet is running on a potato, you're not going to do as well. Unless you're technically. Okay, we're going to move on to rule number 11. And rule number 11 is help. Okay, here comes a pretty important one now. Let's see. Knockback Stick. So, you may have recalled from the Skywars, no, not the Skywars, the Roblox Bedwars video that I was quite ecstatic about the Knockback Baguette. And that's because in Hypixel, the Knockback Stick itself is pretty good already. But when you add it into like a baguette, it becomes a lot better. I have to say so myself. But I think that's what Hypixel is lacking, and that's why no one plays Bedwars anymore, is that while the Roblox version has a baguette, this is only a stick. There's a lot of missed opportunity here, right? You could like do some satire on the French, okay? And we can make a bunch of 7-hour video essays on this one item alone. But instead, what you decided to do is just make a stick. What are we gonna talk about with a stick? We're just gonna be like, what's brown and sticky and also enchanted? A knockback stick. So yeah, that's not a rule. That's just a suggestion to Hypixel. Hypixel, if you need any new employees, I'll be gracefully accept anyone who wants me as creative manager. Right? I don't play most of the games except for Bedwars, but as you can see, I'm very talented in scouting what other games can do and replicating them in the best way possible. Anyways, I lost count of the rules, but I'm pretty sure this is number 12, and this one is quite specific. It's only coming on a situational basis because most people don't do this anyways, but you should make sure that your bed defense is as long as possible. The best defense is unironically the hot dog defense, because you can confuse new players with it, especially in 2s. But the thing is, what most people don't do is make it long enough, right? The more blocks, the more confusion. And the more confusion, the more chance you're going to win. Because once again, half the battle is psychological warfare, and the other half is getting a good computer. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm on a call with them, so it's even more trolling. I'm also muted, so it's even more trolling. So basically, number 13 is join a voice call, be muted, so that they can't hear what you're doing, but you can hear what they're doing, okay? Intel is very important, and you always want to be the one with the most information on your team. Unfortunately, my teammate is unfortunately speaking on the call, which means that, unfortunately, he is giving out unfortunate intel, and that is quite unfortunate. Guys, if you're still watching, make sure to follow Rule 13, which is to subscribe. The link will be in my Spotify playlist. My Spotify playlist will be in my description. My description will be on my YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to, okay? I didn't even have to touch him this time. Number 14. Make sure your bridges to mid are as haphazard as possible. I mean, you could go flat bridge if you want, but the only thing that matters is that most people die from falling off that bridge, including yourself, your teams, and your teammates, as well as the enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty fluent in public speaking myself. This is why I'm not in the VC. Okay, rule number 15 is to make ladders. Ladders are underrated, right? Because what you can do with ladders is this. Guys, watch. I know, right? It's pretty cool stuff to myself. I think I invented this back in 5th grade. So I would say I'm pretty much like an internet celebrity, right? All right. Okay, here we are seeing another rule, the same rule that we have known to grow accustomed to, and it's to build as many upside down T's as possible. My rule of thumb is the more ornamental they look, the better it will be. And you kind of want to make like it so as if it was kind of like a temple, and then they'll have to like become subservient to the ever expanding number of these brilliantly constructed structures. Okay. Rule number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 21 is that you should not use wool. Okay? Don't use wool. Don't use ladders. I was joking about the ladders part earlier. You don't really need to use them to win. All you really need to do is get shears and then farm off of random bits of wool found scattered throughout the map. Okay, parkour. Looks like I have not managed to bridge to mid, but I have managed to pick up these things. So this brings up to my next point, which is a rule 22, is that you should bridge to diamond. When you're playing 4v4, mid is just a gateway for you to bridge to diamond, right? Oh no, he's killing me! But what could I do? I can run away to diamond. Look at this amazing strategy, okay? Easy wins. This is why you need to bridge to diamond. Because look, if you bridge to diamond, you can get diamonds. And if you get diamonds, you can throw them into the void and you can waste time. But in that case, you can distract yourself from the fact that your bed is being destroyed. Like, red herrings are very important. If you want to pretend as if you're doing something when really you're doing something else. Like, you could say collecting resources or trying to help make the team stronger, get prod, whatever nonsense you can come up with. All you're really trying to, like, perpetuate is that... All you're really trying to, like, say, ultimately, is that you are running away from your responsibilities and your teammates because they're both cringe. Especially your teammates. Jesus Christ. What? If you're playing fours, just ditch your teammates. This goes to rule 23, is that ditch your teammates, especially in fours. Just ignore them. You're playing solos, but everyone, it's a 1v4, v4, v4, v1.6. I don't think that last part is fear, but, you know, we can't do anything about that. But yeah, just ditch your teammates. Oh shit. Rule number 24. Curry favor the other team. Looks nice. That way they will back off and they will make sure not to. Okay, I've drunken invis, which okay, so look, it may look bleak now at the moment, but that's because I've just been giving you a pretty, like, relatively chill guide. I haven't really been applying them myself. Like, I have been telling you them on a case-to-case basis, but it's not like... Oh, all beds destroyed. Okay, number 20, number 23. Make sure to wait until all beds are destroyed so you can stall. Okay, right? Okay, yeah. So just camp at your base the entire time if all else fails, and then just buy a bow and start bow spamming them to death, to complete death. They may tell you to go kill yourself, which is not cool, but you know, at least you get that win. Guys, if you ever need help, please do reach a hotline. That's rule number 0. That should be the universal rule. If you need help, you should go seek for it because help is really important. Okay, Rule number 27 is that talking about important stuff has seemed to distract me, so I'm going to go back to perpetual shit posting like I've been doing for this entire video. Okay, go. Okay, now you will see the cultivation of my labor. Sounds kind of weird, but okay. Wait, no, my jump ran out. You'll see this in this epic video. The rest of this segment will be dedicated to my pro gaming strategy. And no, before you ask, this video will not be edited, but instead will be gamed. Okay, but here is the most important rule. This is rule number 30. Okay, it's the last part of this tutorial. You need to buy as many, and I mean with this as seriously as possible, need to buy as many stone swords as possible. That is the only way you're going to win, okay? Everything else becomes subsidiary to what I've just said. You need to buy as many of these things to win. Everything else, you know, you can sort of just brush aside. So, now that you've watched this video the whole way through, which I mean, why would you do that? But also, thanks for that. You will now see me epically clutch this video. This game. Look, I'm kind of tired from shitposting. Shitposting is a pretty brain-racking business. I cannot see them at the moment. Alright. So, we're gonna follow one of the rules I just said. I don't care what the number it is, but we're gonna head to... Look at this place. This place, known as Diamond Gen, is the most important place. Okay. Now that we have 12 emeralds, you may be asking, what the heck are you gonna buy with this? And the answer is, yeah, I will. Oh my god, my inventory is full. I literally can't take up anything. Okay, I kind of want to win this one, okay? It's just, I know it's for the meme, but come on. Who wouldn't want to win with a bunch of stone swords? It's like every gamer's dream come true. Oh yeah, that's another rule. Follow your dreams. I believe in you, kid. You can do it. Okay, watch me get... See this haphazard bridge? Someone's gonna fall off of it. I think that's why we need to make sure that every bridge is constituted primarily out of upside down T's. That way it's the most haphazardous that it could possibly be. Can I buy anything? Apparently not. But that doesn't matter because I already have everything I need. Bar, you know. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. With these 6 emeralds, what can I do? I'm gonna buy myself a pearl. pearl. Oh no, the border is shrinking. I gotta get going. Well, I mean, you can never have too many stone swords, so it's fine. Look, it's all about the thought that matters. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to win with my stone swords. I don't know how many there are. Probably more than the rules I've made up in this video. And time to get gaming. Okay, look at this. Let's go. Sniping. MLG 360 no scope. Okay, so look at this. Oh, guys, epic trick shot. That's how you win Bedwars, guys. Definitive guide to winning Bedwars. You have to win after watching this. If you're not, I'm going to come to your house and cry and beg for you to forgive me. So thanks for watching this video. Surprisingly, it's only 21 minutes long, despite the fact that it felt like it took forever. But, you know, it is an exhaustive guide, and it's also very exhausting for me. Chris, if you're watching to the end of this, yeah, you have forgotten to do this, even though I've already done like 3 outtakes that like lasted 40 minutes. So make sure to subscribe, dislike, leave a comment telling how wrong I am, and yeah. Also, you should check out my Spotify playlist. That's the other important rule. Yeah, that I already mentioned. Thank you for watching. I need to think of something funny to end this on, considering this entire video is going to like a random improvisational shit post. So okay, I'm gonna have to stick to the basics, right? Okay. Make sure to make your bed defenses look like a yeah.